I didn't have a plan of, using anything, especially such an iconic Britney sample. So don't play me, because I would play you back. I think it was iconic that I got a song with Future where he's actually in love. Learning about myself as an adult while putting out music and learning about myself as an artist. It's a lot of learning going on in the room.
I can make this moment feel like a lifetime.
I love to co-write with women. I feel like we just have a similar language and they get me in a way that sometimes I feel like is different for a guy. Sometimes they write a little bit more thoughts-based and women are more sometimes feelings-based, like literal, like the senses and like things like that. Women, I think, commonly write with me and men commonly make the music.
You like my drink and I'm so horror.
Writing You was very easy, I feel, because I write from real life experiences. For me, I am at a place where I don't have to keep my guard up in this side of my life on the personal side. It's refreshing to have a song that's like good vibes. I don't want to leave people with only music for the negative emotions. I want to also have some songs that I feel like are useful for the positive emotions when you're having a good day and you want to keep it rolling.
Taking up my mind, so don't hold back down.
Why Not More was definitely another song where I just wanted to expand what R&B is to me. Yes, R&B can have a Britney sample in it. Yes, R&B can be aggressive. R&B can be happy. We're not always heartbroken. R&B can be at the islands, okay? Sipping a little coconut by the pool. Because why not more, And that was kind of like the whole theme of the album and really just leaning into all of the authentic ways that you feel like you want to go. Go in every direction and then see what sticks, You don't have to have all the answers. You don't have to execute everything the way that everyone wants you to. You should just lean into what feels right and you'll get where you need to go.
I'ma tell you if the love I feel is real. Guys like me got a heart made of steel.
Hello, I mean, of course, his legacy of the iconic Lauryn Hill, but also YG Marley is just a great vibe. He's super carefree, he's super positive, and he's fun, he's free, he's in the moment. He embodies the song, and he embodies really too the vibe that I'm trying to carry out with this album. Like, let's not try to figure it all out. Where are we at right now? Let's lean into that. Hopefully he comes out to one of my shows and we get to perform it together.
When you tell me that you love me.
Asking you over and over again.
So I love a rap and R&B collab. I mean, they're historic, heavily in the 90s. They were like iconic stamps in time. I was really grateful that me and Future both have that common ground of London on the Track. We both have worked with him and I'm both like super familiar with him. So it was kind of great because he knows us both really well and he found that space sonically where we could both do our thing. I think it was iconic that I got a song with Future where he's actually in love. He's talking about this girl like she's a gift from God. I mean, yes, offside the Future, and yes, on my debut album, I'll take it. The way he records, he's like a music machine. Like there's beats being sent to him in real time. He picks when he's recording, he's writing it in real time, and we're all in that room. Iconic.
Just keep it quiet. Don't make a scene of my heart, babe.
Keep It Quiet was really, really fun. So I had just started working with some new producers to me, Stargate and Jasper Harris. It was really just this 4 on the floor sound. And I was like, dang, this has no melody whatsoever. Let me see what I can do to it. And I just started talking my stuff because I felt like it was a really braggadocious type beat. And I was like, okay, what do I really brag about? Like, I think if anything, I brag about how hard I work, the effort that I've put in to be where I'm at. I guess it's kind of like an ego trip where I'm telling this guy like, hey, you're a big deal, but so am I. I'm just like you. So don't play me because I would play you back. You know how when you tell your friends about a guy and then he starts embarrassing you? It's kind of that world too. Like, if you're gonna embarrass me, just do it on the low because I have an ego to protect, okay? I'm not trying to look stupid in front of my friends.
A taste gets me in places.
Taste was actually a pleasant surprise at the time when I thought my album was already finished. So it was supposed to come out in October and it got delayed just because everything felt a little rushed and I don't want to do things in that way, especially something that you can't ever do again, like a first album. So we pushed it back and I was kind of chilling because I'm very type A, accomplish the goals, but the goal was done. So I was like, let me just see what I can do in the studio. Like, I have time today, so what's up? And I just think that freedom of like not trying to reach any goal allowed me to go places I never would have went. So I had this beat that I really, really loved and I just wanted to add something to it, like some sounds or whatever. I didn't have a plan of, using anything, especially such an iconic Britney sample. Jasper Harris and Stargate were who I was working with at the time, and he just played this like chopped and screwed version of it, and I was like, that just fit way too well over this beat that I already love. So just kind of sprinkle it in there and let me just sing around it and just see what happens. And it was just too good. It just felt right. We just went with that feeling. It's so fun too to like perform, because I think people are still learning me as an artist. I mean, I'm still learning myself. Like, I just got here on earth. So there's so many more epiphanies to go, but I really like to perform it because I constantly see people have this surprised look when I start the song versus when like Toxic comes in, they're like, what the? And then it's like so fun. So it's like watching like a self-discovery of like Coco Jones epiphany happening right before my eyes sometimes. It's really funny.
I'm on a ride. You're toxic.
I really worked my ass off. Some things come natural and some things come with work, you know? Singing is hello.com. I mean, keep it humble, self. Dancing is like, here we go. Like, seriously, like, let me lock in. This is where I struggled the most. And so for me, I wanted, the choreographer who did it is Aaliyah. I wanted her to make it whatever she thinks she could do, not whatever you would think I could do. And I'll just find you in the middle. We definitely had to work on the middle ground though, because some of it was just too freaking hard. But I was proud of how I pushed myself, really got out of my comfort zone in the entire world of taste. It was all something different than people had seen from me. Something more sensual, something more choreography based, and even something more pop leaning too. I was excited to try it all, and I think I learned so much about myself through trying things. That's kind of the whole point of this album. When it comes to making a song, heavily involved. Right now, as I'm like finding my sound, like, oh, that's a Coco song. Oh, that's a Coco thing to say. Like, I gotta be there, you know? I need to be in the room so that it becomes something that stems from me. I'm not trying to do that all the time. And honestly, even right now as I was recording, I was like, anybody got a hit song they wanna send me? Free songs, send it my way. I'm heavily involved in the music. When it comes to the music video, I'm kind of more like, if it feels right, let's do it. I don't need to know all the ins and outs and the whats and the who's and the hellos and the goodbyes. No, thank you. I'm already burnt out. I did the song. I just want to feel like whatever's next feels cohesive. So I let other people bring the ideas.com.
Would you ever direct one?
Heck yeah. I gotta have the bandwidth though. By the time I get there, I'm like, I'm just ready to do the performing thing because I already did the artist thing, and that takes a lot of creativity and energy. When I was thinking about what's the name of this project, there were a couple different things that stuck. I could do like the self-titled first thing, and I was like, ooh, that's kind of serious on them. Then there was also this why not more energy, and it kind of felt a little lighter, a little lighthearted, and a little more playful, because that's how I feel right now. I feel like there's plenty of time to be serious and be Coco, the album. But like, as I'm still figuring her out, why not more is where I'm at. Like, okay, so let's try it, because why not? Okay, let's do that. And now I want to be here, because we only have the one life, and I'll figure out the answers and I'll get more clarity as I'm figuring myself out. It's so freaking fun to bring songs to life in general that you write, but like, they're just really important and special and authentic right now. It's kind of like seeing your baby grow up, you know, and now it's in this different phase of like real life out in the open, and people can perceive this thing instead of it just being on my files and on my notes apps and in my head. I hear bands playing it, the background vocals out, I see the choreography, and it's like, it's materializing as a world that I get to live in. It's really exciting. I hope that fans get more clarity on where I come from. My EP was definitely a good introduction, but I have so many different influences. I mean, I was doing the Disney Jump thing. I was singing those bubblegum pop songs for years of my life. Before that, I had my mom's influences, and I learned whatever song she told me to sing, and that was my audition song. So I know super soulful things, I know super pop things, and I know modern R&B. And I guess I want fans to take away like, oh wow, Coco really does have like an expansive palette, but it is her. She is a lot of these crossovers of genres authentically. That's really her. And really to just watch me grow. Like, I'm very vocal about saying, I don't know everything right now. I would hope that people give me the time to figure it out.